Located at the westernmost tip of the Eurasian continent, Portugal is indeed the coolest country in Europe, full of fun, vibrant and dynamic eye-catching spots to look around, and is definitely something people wish to experience. With its centuries-old history, extraordinary hospitality, and a burgeoning high-end hotel, restaurant and shop industry, Portugal seems to be on everyone's tongue and making strides. Hence, why not take a look at young Portugal and mark it on our trip list? Hey guys, welcome to another exciting video from World Travel Insight. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the best places to visit in Portugal. But before we start, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us. That said, now come, let's take a look. Cabo da Roca. If you go to Portugal, you should definitely visit Cabo da Roca, the westernmost point of the Eurasian continent. Many people think that going to this cape is the main purpose of visiting Portugal. The place where the stone monument of the symbolic existence, with the words of the Portuguese poet Luís de Camões, the end of the earth, the beginning of the sea, is placed in the westernmost place visited by people all over the world. A landmark. See the roundness and the grandeur of the earth with your eyes and feel it with your skin. In addition, the Tourist Information Center here will issue a certificate of arrival at the westernmost point, so the purchase is essential. Many people take optional tours to see this place efficiently, but if you change buses at Sintra or Cascais, you can reach this place in about an hour and a half from Lisbon. If you go by yourself, the first thing you should do is in the morning, when there are few tourists. Sintra. The Pena Palace, which has been widely featured in the media these days, had an impressive, unusual appearance. And the Regaleira Palace, which has been talked about as a game world on SNS, are located 30 kilometers west of Lisbon. It's the city of Sintra, in a reasonable location. The beautiful cityscape, described by the English poet Byron as Eden of the world, is a World Heritage Site. It is a popular day trip tourist spot, as it can be reached from Lisbon in about 40 minutes by regular train. The ruins of Moor's Castle overlooking the city of Sintra and the Atlantic Ocean, the colorfully colored Pena Palace, like a toy castle, and the mysterious world that seems to be lost in the world of RPG games, are popular by word of mouth. There are many points you can't miss, such as the rising Regaleira Palace. Porto, Portugal's second largest city, is a World Heritage City that can be reached from Lisbon by train in about 3 hours. The symbol of Porto is the Dom Louis I Bridge over the Douro River. Built by the disciples of the Eiffel Tower, this bridge gives you access to the Via Nova de Gaia district, which is lined with wineries across the street on foot or by tram. The view from the bridge is beautiful, but be sure to visit the monastery Nossa Senhora de Pilar, which overlooks the bridge. You can enjoy the blue sky and sun during the day and the romantic scenery illuminated at night, making it a hidden spot. In addition, there are many restaurants along the river, and it is recommended to eat while enjoying the view on the terrace. São Bento Station, Azulejo, is indispensable when talking about Portuguese art and architecture. Azulejos are decorative tiles that can be found everywhere in Portugal, such as the inner walls of restaurants and the outer walls of churches. It is often all blue and is a symbol of it, but it is said that it has undergone various transformations up to this point in history. Among the many azulejos, the most famous one is the São Bento Station in Porto, which was built in the early 20th century. It was once selected as one of the most beautiful stations in the world, and the premises are decorated with about 20,000 azulejos. Historical events such as John I's entry into Porto are depicted surrounding the premises. The outer walls of some of the churches in Porto are also decorated with beautiful azulejos, so why not take a walk around the city and look for them? Coimbra. Next to Lisbon and Porto, the most popular travel destination in the city, Coimbra, located in the middle, which can be reached in about 2 hours by train from Lisbon and about 1 hour from Porto. Although it is a small city with a population of about 100,000, it has developed as the third largest city in Portugal and is said to be the center of culture. The University of Coimbra, the oldest in Portugal and one of the most prestigious in Europe, is registered as a World Heritage Site, and the on-campus library is known for its splendid interiors. Besides this, the old and new cathedrals and the Santa Cruz Monastery are some of the must-visit spots when walking around the city. At night, cross the bridge to the other side of the Montego River, where you can see the illuminated and nostalgic city space, which is recommended. Agueda Umbrella Festival. Agueda, a small town in the central part of Portugal, has become one of Portugal's most famous tourist spots. It is now the most popular photo spot in Portugal. You may have seen the scenery of many colorful umbrellas floating once. This is a festival called Umbrella Sky Project that was originally started to revitalize the town, and it creates a particularly lively space with events held for about 3 weeks in July. It is a city slightly closer to Porto and can be reached in about an hour and a half by connecting the train from Porto. As it's a small town, it is recommended to take an optional tour and go around with other towns. Every July to September season, countless colorful umbrellas illuminate the sky of the town of Agueda, even if it's not during the festival. Besides that, the street art can be seen all year round, so it's a must-see. Be sure to visit Agueda, which is full of attractions. Óbidos. Óbidos, also known as the Pearl of the Valley, is a city with walls that retains the old townscape. In the 13th century, the town was presented to the Queen because of its beauty, and it became the direct control of the Portuguese Queen until the 19th century. Passing through the entrance gate called Porta da Via, you will see a lovely townscape. Even on a small scale, the landscape of the cobblestone and white-walled house is picturesque and entertains visitors by taking pictures and choosing souvenirs. Climb on the ramparts to enjoy a different view. Óbidos' specialty is a cherry liquor called ginger, which is a standard drink in a chocolate bowl. It is also a popular souvenir. In addition, there is a state-owned hotel, Posada on a hill, which is a renovated old castle, so it is recommended to stay overnight. Immerse yourself in the Queen's mood with your stay in Posada. Évora. About an hour and a half drive from Lisbon, the entire town is a World Heritage Site. Through various historical and cultural transitions, such as the Roman Empire, Islamic rule, and Christian Reconquista, a townscape with a mixture of religions and cultures was completed. You can really feel the history of the Roman Temple of Diana and the 15th century Royos Church, which are adjacent to each other with buildings of different ages and architectural styles. Évora Cathedral, one of the most popular tourist destinations. It's also a good idea to overlook the town from the roof of the cathedral. The shopping street, October 5th Street, is crowded with souvenir shops. Évora is a specialty of cork, so why not take a closer look at your cork products? Fado. Fado, whose etymology is the Latin word Fulham, which is fate, is said to have spread from downtown Lisbon. Originally enjoyed by African slaves in Brazil, the music reaches the port city of Lisbon and is loved by the poor, especially for the people. Against this background, there are many lyrics that are full of melancholy and sorrow, but there are also bright fados that express affection, etc., all of which have the energy, strength, and hope of human beings. Composed by Portuguese guitars, classical guitars, and singers called fadistas, it produces music that will move the listener's heart. The home of Fado is said to be the Alfama district of Lisbon, which retains the old townscape, so you can enjoy Fado at many restaurants. So is Portugal your go-to place already? What we know is you are impressed by the beauty of Portugal. And that was all about it. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more such exciting content. See you in the next video.